Nobel medal tucked away in a drawer, replaced by the sound of gulls and the salty tang of sea air. Fame has carried you around the world, but today you back in Cartagena, the city of coral walls and sun, bleached plazas, where the past lingers in every stone. You stroll the old city's ramparts at dawn, watching the light spill over tiled rooftops and bougainvillea. And you remember that before Macondo there is always the sea. It's here, in the slow, shimmering heat, that another story begins to take shape.
You older now, your hair streaked with silver, but you find yourself drawn to the quiet corners of the city, notebook in hand. You watch couples walk hand in hand along the city walls, their laughter echoing through the narrow streets. And you think of love, how it endures, how it falters, how it sometimes waits a lifetime for fulfillment.
The story that begins to haunt you is not about revolution or solitude, but about the stubborn, miraculous persistence of love. One well-known literary fact: love in the Time of Cholera is inspired by your parents' own epic courtship, a love that survived distance, disapproval, and decades of longing.
But here's a softer, lesser-known detail. You often wrote drafts of the novel while sitting in a small cafeteria overlooking the bay, sipping coffee so strong it could wake the dead. The owner, a superstitious woman, insisted you always sit at the same table, convinced it brought you luck. You never argued.
Writers know better than to anger an enforay owner with a broom. You fill your days with gentle rituals. Mornings are for wandering the city, afternoons for writing, evenings for long, meandering conversations with Mercedes. She listens patiently as you puzzle out the tangled fates of Florentino and Fermina, the lovers at the heart of your new novel. Sometimes you read her passages aloud, watching her face for the flicker of a smile or a raised eyebrow. Scholars still debate whether Mercedes was your first editor or your most loyal reader, as you suspect she was both. Cartagena is a city that understands longing, and the sea is always just out of reach, the horizon promising adventure and heartbreak in equal measure. You walk the docks at sunset, watching fishermen mend their nets, and you think about the ways love can be both anchor and sail. You jot down phrases on scraps of paper, stuffing them in your pockets for later.
Some days the story flows like water. Other days it resists you, stubborn as a mule. You learned not to force it,